Okay, let's have him going first. Yay! Okay. 4-3 with estates. Colony board. What's going on here? Attacks rogue. Familiar cut purse. Oucheroo. Well, rats does hard counter rogue. Lol. Is there any trashing? Why do I even ask? There's rats, and there's native village for pseudo trashing, and apothecary to enable that. Okay, so that's actually not terrible. Familiar is probably good because apothecary is good, but hey, you can do your business here. Village city, hey, that's gonna be pretty stinking good. Plus buy city. Is that gonna be stinking good? Well, I certainly don't think so. Maybe? I mean, what if apothecaries run? Apothecary native village really desperately needs support. And here we are on a board with apothecary and familiar against Stef. Let's see how far I've come. You may get rats just to be better than curses, like as a mid-game points play. But still, I mean, they're all just eventually as dead. Yeah. You can't actually trash them. Tribute? Probably not so good. Well, I feel like you have to get a potion with your opening. Do you get a silver? Silver doesn't really seem that important. You really want to be cycling and trying to get thin. So you want a lot of apothecaries. You want to get like maybe 1 or 2 familiars if the mood strikes. Yeah, and I guess you're just going to be playing like an apothecary native village deck with minimal support. Well, that's how it's going to start, but depending on the way cities go, it could end up being quite different in the end game. We'll have to pay attention to that. So yeah, I actually like the Vagrant even on a 4-3. Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to get the familiar here. I mean, I opened Vagrant over silver because it's not super important, but I do have to take this opportunity. And it's probably a native village for me here. So while our draws have been pretty different, our buys have been the same. Dear native village, just this one time, I need you to not set aside my familiar, and preferably not my potion either. Can you do that for me? You got a 7 in 9 chance of not being super, super awful. I need you to do this for me. I'm even okay with you doing the Vagrant this time. Like, that would be fine. Well, at least his potion misses. Do I get a silver? Ooh, actually, he hasn't played his familiar. He had his familiar and his potion miss. So as bad as this was for me, it was actually worse for him. Man, I don't want all the Vagrants, do I? I guess a second native village, but I really don't feel good about that. I really need to get an apothecary, and I really need to play familiar, and I really need to have my native village not totally suck. I need to do all these things. Can you do this for me? We have to pick this up. And we have to buy an apothecary, right? Is apothecary? Apothecary is so good! This is so hard. I have no idea whatsoever if that was right. Let's track this. I'm pretty sure these 3 cards all suck, right? I'm pretty sure they're all bad. Very good. No, I didn't actually want that. Oh well. This could have been much worse. Okay. Okie doke. Okie doke. Is it time for another potion? I guess. I really, yeah, fine. I'll get the other potion. Oh, he already has one. Look at that. Isn't that special? Alright, Apothecary, do some work for me here. That's some work. Do I set the estate aside and start thinning already? I think I should do this. Yes. We can just leave this copper here to rot for all eternity. Very good. I like to see this. I might be buying some coppers shortly. I was looking at the interaction between Mandarin and Rogue, and then I realized that only matters with Black Market and Storyteller. You could set up some mad apothecary draws. Oh! Okay, well, I guess I don't want that on my mat. I'm probably not playing the Native Village this turn. And, do I play this Vagrant? I really don't want to cause a shuffle here. Like, I'm just gonna get an Apothecary this turn anyway. I guess I should give myself the chance of drawing something amazing and pseudo-trap. Fine. Trigger the stupid shuffle. That's funny. What are these 7 cards? Look at this synergy between Vagrant and Native Village. It's so good. I can't do it. There's an Apothecary and a Potion and a Native Village in here. I can't do it. I can't. Yeah, it would have been an Apothecary. Okay, so cities are actually going to be amazing for plus buy. So when the apothecaries run out, it'll be a mad dash for cities, and then we're gonna end the game on like estates. It's gonna be so good. Like, rats could be a legit points play. I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna buy it. Like, if I hit exactly 4 without a potion before the I mean, it could happen, but I mean, it's not going to happen, you know. So I would rather put an estate on the mat, but I think I'm just going to be happy with this and put a curse on the mat and continue with the turn. Yeah, this is fine. I don't want to hold out for an estate. So we'll do this. Wow. This is pretty good, yeah. I can seed next turn with an apothecary, and I can top deck an estate. This is like probably the best thing this turn could be. So we're going to put these 2 back, and then the estate, and then the Native Village. And we're going to play another Apothecary, so it doesn't actually matter too terribly much. We just need to make sure we draw the Native Village. Yeah, and then this won't matter, except the estate has to be last. Set aside, Apothecary, go. I have 6 coppers in my deck. Lol. Ooh, Blind Native Village. That can't feel good. I feel like I have a big advantage right now. Let's play some Vagrants first. No, Apothecary. What am I thinking? I don't have any Native Villages. They're in my discard. Yeah. So let's just do this. We have to draw these both. Cycle. Play Familiar and... actually... Yeah, we're not going to let this familiar miss a shuffle. This is pretty clear. So I feel like I'm ahead now. He skipped a beat on Apothecary, and he skipped a beat on Familiar. So, like, I'm not going to lose the Apothecary split. And I have a shot at winning this Curse split. If this hand goes well, which it very well could, I could be in great shape. Okay, so all this missed a shuffle. This is really unlucky for him. If this had happened last turn, he just would have straight up not lost a turn of pace. Yeah, so this was rough for him. I think we just seed next hand with an Apothecary, draw the Native Village, mat the Curse, and then hopefully I can start hitting City. Yeah, that's the plan. Ooh, better, I can even put an estate on the mat. Gives me rats options, which are so terribly, terribly irrelevant. Alright, deck, this is where you draw all 6 of your coppers and start immediately buying cities. He picks up a silver. I think I just want to draw this curse. I don't want to get too ambitious with the native villageness, right? There is a native village in here. Maybe I do. Okay. Let's play one more Apothecary. Because I think, yes, because I can totally track my deck. I'm so good at this. We're going to do it this way. Okay, we can do it again, right? We have to play an Apothecary for less effect, but we're gonna get through our deck here. And we're basically gonna give up on the rats plan, which wasn't good to begin with. But that's okay. I'd rather be thin now. I'm in super great shape. He says, let's swap Vagrants. I don't know what that means. Probably complaining about his luck. Oh, let's just top deck these and buy a city. City's going to be a great source of economy. I can start getting coppers and stuff. It's going to be so good. Like, it's totally city here, isn't it? It has to be. City's so good. It's plus buy. I get pile control. It's, yeah, okay. Okay, now what I really want to see is him not play a familiar this turn. That's what I would really like to see. I'm a little... Oh, he resigns. I'm asking him if he feels like he got unlucky. He says unplayable, sad face.